We know what part B of question 9 of the May 2023 CSEC mathematics paper. Now remember, you must make a genuine attempt at completely answering the question or even partially answering the question before you watch the video. Right? You either answer the entire question or part A and then you watch what part A says, then part B, and so on and so forth. So it's part of your practice, and of course you learn by doing when it comes to mathematics. So here now, the diagram below shows a triangular field LMP on horizontal ground. Calculate the value of MLP. Alright, so I copied it over here already. The one MLP. Alright, so what we have is a triangle here. Do not assume that is a right angle triangle. Don't try to use Pythagoras theorem. Now the ratios that say sine equal opposite over hypotenuse, cosine equal adjacent over hypotenuse, tangent equal opposite over adjacent. Don't try those. What you're going to try to use are the sine rule and the cosine rule. Alright? And remember, you have them in your formula sheet. Now, remember what the sine rule says is the side A over the sine of the angle opposite to it. Sine A equal B over sine B equals C over sine C. And that applies to a triangle where you have the angles are big A, big B, big C, and then the sides are opposite in lowercase, small a, small b, small c. Alright? The cosine rule says a squared equal b squared minus b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine of angle A. Now, here you could try the sine rule, but I know you're not going to get anything. You're not going to get anywhere with the sine rule because you don't know any of the angles. So you're always going to have two unknowns if you put this and this together and work, or this and this together, or this and this together. It's not going to work out. So we use the cosine rule, alright? We have letters already, but if you want, you could relabel them A, B, C. Since the cosine rule has in A, B, C, you could relabel these temporarily. Call it small a, small b, small c. And then you say you're going to find, or you want to find this angle. So let's go back to relabeling it. Since this is in the form a squared and so on, let's call this our a. This is the angle we want. And let's say this is our a, this is our b, this is our c. This will be small a, small b, small c. Alright? So here now, a squared will be 180 squared. We don't have a lot of space up here. Let's work further down. So we would have a squared, which is 180 squared, equals b squared, which is 150 squared, plus c squared, which is 120 squared, minus 2bc, which is 2 by 150 by 120, times cos angle A. And A is up here, right? So we use our calculator to work those out. So we have 180 squared equals 32,400. We have 32,400 equals. Then we have our 150 squared. So 150 squared plus 120 squared equal 36,900. 36,900 minus 2 by 150 by 120. 2 by 150 is 300. 12 3 is 36. This is 36,000, right? It's going to be, anyway, let me verify with the calculator, make sure that we don't make any mistakes. So this is 2 by 150 by 120 equal, right, 36,000 times the cosine of angle A. When we fix this up and so on and so forth, we're going to have 32,400 minus 36,900 divided by negative 36,000 equal cos A. And we are going to get our cos A. Alright, so let's see how this works out. We have our 32,400 minus 36,900 equal over, it's going to be a negative 36,000, close bracket, equal 0.125. 0.125. So it's time for us to find A now. So A is going to be the cosine inverse of 0.125. Let's find out what that is. Cos inverse of 0.125. Alright, so cos inverse, oh, I have to clear the screen. Cos inverse of 0.125 equal 82 point, call it 8. So it's 82.8 degrees, kind of close to 83. So this is 82.8 degrees. This is our angle. Alright. Angle MLP, 82.8. Let's do this. The bearing of P from L is 210. Find the bearing of M from L. So the bearing of P from L. The bearing of P from L is 210. So let's see here. What that means is that from L, the bearing of P from L means you have a straight line between L and P. Oh, by the way, before we do that, let's get rid of the A, B, and C's. Alright, so you have a straight line between L and P. And it says from L means you're going to draw your north line at L. So what that means now is that this angle here from the north line in a clockwise direction to P, bearing of P from L is 210. So that angle there is 210 degrees. Alright? Find the bearing of M from L. M from L. Okay. So what that means, M from L is going to be this angle here, M from L. So that is going to be let's erase some of these things to make space. M from L would be, notice if you go from the north line and go all the way to this line to get 210, then you back off by 82.8. So if you look at M from L, the bearing of M from L is 210 minus 82.8. Let's use our calculator and deal with it now. 210 minus 82.8 is how much? Oh, so 210 minus this equal, oh, yeah, 127.2. So we have 127.2 degrees. So this is 127.2. All right, 127.2 degrees. What else is going on here now? Calculate the value of angle NLP, and hence find the bearing of L from P. NLP. Well, this is not line N. NLP. But hold on, they're already saying the bearing of P from L is the same thing as NLP. It will be 210. Right? And then they say, oh, hence find the bearing of L from P. L from P. From P means you're going to now draw your north line at P, right? And they want the bearing of L from P. That means this angle they want, right? Now, you have a way of finding that out. Suppose you extend this line here, then this angle would be the same as this angle, right? Same thing. Now, the thing is, you have all of this angle is 210. So behind here now, this angle here would be 360 minus 210, which would be what? Oh, they say the angle NLP is what they say? NLP, right. It's NLP, we're going, oh, it's not the bearing they asked for. I see, they want NLP, so that's what we're about to do. We're going to find NLP. So what is NLP? It's 360 minus 210, right? So NLP 360 minus 210 equals, let's look at it. 360 minus 210. 360 minus 210 equals 150. So this is 150 degrees. All right. Now, the thing is, from here going all the way here is 180. So this angle here now, this angle right here, must be 180 minus 150, which is what? 30 degrees. This is 30 degrees. All right. So that is what you have there. 30 degrees. For the bearing of L from P is measured from the north in a clockwise direction. You say from P, that means you draw the north line and the arc at P. You should have an N over the north line. Alright. So, that is it for question 9. So, I'll see you in the next video.